Willkommen zu Mac for Musicians, das Internet-TV-Magazin für Musiker. Wir hatten Gelegenheit, eine hausinterne Produktpräsentation bei Alesis auf Video aufzuzeichnen. Aus der Dokumentation haben wir die wichtigsten Auszüge für Sie aufbereitet. Der folgende Beitrag behandelt das komplette 5-teilige elektronische Drumset Alesis DM5 Pro Kit. Es beinhaltet das DM5 Drum Sound Modul mit professionellen Sounds und die Hardware besteht aus einem stabilen und robusten Drumrack, 5 Drum sowie 3 Beckenpads.
Introduce myself, I'm Jim Norman. I'm the product manager for Alesis. Product managers at our company basically are the people, we have a division and we have our product lines, and I work in the Los Angeles engineering office. We want to definitely have products that are talking to the computer, but we also want to have products that can also work directly for customers. Drummers, again, a lot of times might be going, well, I'm not ready for using a computer, I just want to sit down and play and use a module and a drum kit. So we realize that too, and that's why we brought out this year the DM5 Pro Kit. For us, the DM5, the original DM5 kit was pretty successful. We did really well with it. But one of the things I really wanted to offer was better feeling pads, different hardware, a little more resilient, made for the gig. So that was the big difference, was saying, okay, let's give that customer the option of having nicer hardware. So you can still buy the lower cost kit, and you can also buy this upgrade kit, which gives you nicer feeling pads. We just kind of go through what the features are about. You know, the module itself, the DM5 has been around a long time. It still sells really well by itself for us. It's a great sounding drum module. You have up to 20, actually it's 21 drum kits. It's a typo. What's that third point?
5-piece drum kit.
5-piece, thank you.
With real drum heads.
And then of course the professional feeling hardware. It feels a lot better to play. We have 12 trigger inputs on this too, which is really nice. You come in here and you still have some extra inputs, so if you want to add more pads, you can expand your kit. Which we found with the original DM5 kit, a lot of people were doing. They're buying the accessory pads. So it's a good formula for people that really want that. Talking more about the module, you know, it's one of the best things about it is it has dynamic articulation, so that when you hit the pads, you get a difference when you strike the pad softly or hard. It knows that. A lot of sounds. There's 541,
I think.
Yeah, 541 sounds, 21 drum kits. There's a lot of sounds to play with. And then, of course, the hardware is more resilient. It's a 5-piece kit, natural heads. The cymbals are a little nicer. And it's fun to play.
Also jeder, der anfängt oder der sagt, ich möchte ein E-Drum-Set kaufen für zu Hause, ist auf jeden Fall ein potenzieller Kunde für unser DM5 Pro Kit. So, dann Musikschulen. Es ist ja meistens so, dass in Musikschulen gleichzeitig mehrere Klassen unterrichtet werden. Das heißt, man hat die Piano-Klasse, die Cello-Klasse und die Drum-Klasse gleichzeitig auf einer Etage. Und normalerweise macht das Drum-Kit ja am meisten Krach. Ja, so kann man wirklich mit einem E-Drum-Kit wunderbar auch ja, so diesen ganzen Level reduzieren. Ja, und Anfänger, die zu Hause weiter proben wollen und üben müssen, für die ist es natürlich auch optimal, weil sie stören keine Nachbarn, sie können über Kopfhörer hören, ja, und müssen sich auch nicht schämen, wenn sie mal irgendwie falsch spielen, weil über Kopfhörer hört es ja keiner.
Couple things about this kit. I get told all the time, oh, but there are other dealers and people that sell the same exact drum hardware. That's true. This cymbal and stuff is very similar. The difference in this drum kit is this. If you've ever played that module, it's made by a company called Modeli. They're basically in China. They took an Atmel Dream chip, which is the same chip in your cell phone. Very little memory. So the sounds when you hit a cymbal, and it goes, stops. No more sound. You can't get a natural sound out of it. And then the way you operate the screen, you don't have a nice big display. You have little numbers that you have to kind of go through. Also on the DM5 kit, what we did, make a little more volume here. through this kit and then basically make edits. You want to use this to define. You want to come and change the tuning. It's very easy. You can adjust it very simple. The mix level, you can adjust your pan setting, all with the very easy. And then, of course, you can set your trigger settings. One thing we did with this kit is we decided that, I thought the original presets in the DM5 were okay, they're pretty cool, but I think you can come in there and make your own kits. So I made a whole bunch of new kits. And I took advantage of a couple things that aren't even on the original presets. This is a thing called random. Random allows you to, it changes the sound. Sounds that are built into this that were never even heard in the original presets. So you can come through here. So all these really fun sounds that are in there that we just added to it. Even you can be your own DJ. All built into the kit. So a guy who's sitting there wants to just start coming up with new sounds. You want top? They're all right there, these different kinds of sounds. Double kick. You can try the kick over here. You like native, more ethnic sounds. Even a marching band. Where did it go? I can't forget where I had the snare roll. Somewhere else. But all these different fun things that So all these sounds that are in there that are not in those other kinds of modules are in here. So you've got 12 inputs. You've got the room to grow. You can put another pad on here, make your kit grow out more. You have the ability to save and reload. You have MIDI out, so that you can talk to it in the module. You also have MIDI in, so if you want to take your stuff and save it on your computer, you can dump it out on your computer, save it, you can download new sounds. All these things are built into it that make it a much better module to make the kit more fun to play. And a lot of people who may not be drummers as good as he is, or like Pete, not very good at all, can sit down and play and make it and have a lot of fun. And with things like the random function and all the ethnic percussion, it takes it beyond just a regular copy of a drum kit, put to a really full, fun electronic music product. So that a guy can sit there who maybe wants to learn to play drums, put on headphones that no one has to know. And then one day he shows up and he's great. So it's a great product for a lot of people. And what a great studio device. You think about the time, when you want to have a guy play drums at your house. Well, he brings his drums, your neighbors hate you, you try to get levels, you never get a good recording, it kind of, ugh. So you record it onto here, you captured his playing, you can recapture it in MIDI, so that when you're in the studio and you're working on it, and you go, that snare doesn't work, I want to replace it. Or I'm just take that MIDI information and use BFD. He played it in. I can use software to change that sound. So it gives a whole new opportunity for small studios. How many project studios could use a kit? For this kind of money, it's kind of crazy that you wouldn't. And it feels like it's fun to play, and it's a great little, nice, responsive, good-feeling hardware. So, yeah, the hardware may be the same as what you see on other companies. The module is completely different. It has extra outputs, MIDI in and out, all the kinds of things that you need to have. And the nice part is it's light enough your girlfriend can carry it.